What is that?
It's my thumb. Right.
Oh!
There it was. The Grisel's over there. What's going on out there in YouTube land? I think I got her a little bit there. She was ready. She wasn't ready.
I was not. That startled me.
She's ready now.
Yeah, I'm ready now.
We're here today with wrestler Renee Michelle. She's got a little bit of tightness going on. Wrestled 12 matches in the last week. Yeah, I've been traveling overseas. I scared the cat away just now. Monkey,
come back.
Monkey, come back. You can blame it all on me. So yeah, she's never been to a chiropractor before, so it's gonna be her first time getting adjusted. So she's gonna talk a little bit about her journey through wrestling, being on TV, all these different independent circuits she's worked on all around the country, her background, and she's also in touch with all sorts of intelligence agencies, allegedly. Yeah, she might expand, she might not, but we just found that out. We're not gonna say any words that the audio might pick up that might put us on any lists of any kind. So you're a little nervous right now?
Oh, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. I'm nervous. I've never been to a chiropractor, so I'm very curious how many bones that you could crack. Just don't kill me.
Okay.
I like to live.
All right, let's rock and roll.
So I'm mixed with Cuban, Native American, Italian, Black, Irish, Spanish, Cherokee, French, and German. So that's what I was told. But
Did you do the testing?
I do want to do that.
Oh, you haven't yet?
No, I haven't. I haven't at all.
You should totally do it.
Yeah, I'm very curious. Oh!
That's pretty tight there.
What is that?
It's my thumb. Are you into thumb stuff?
Well, since you may ask.
All right, so tell us what got you into wrestling.
I was approached by Dwayne Gill. I never grew up on wrestling, and he was very determined for me to get into it. I grew up doing martial arts since the age of 4.
Okay.
And then I also did a bit of boxing.
What kind of martial arts?
Muay Thai, Taekwondo,
Wow.
Kung Fu, which is Choi Lifa, Capoeira, spear, staff, size.
Damn.
And then
So you're legit lethal.
it was a long time ago. I don't know about now. But it's I started at 4, I stopped around at 22. And then during that I also did a bit of boxing. So around the corner from my grandmother's house was a Roy Jones Jr. trainer. So, Pensacola people. I have one of the greatest athletes, but holy hell, that hurts. Yeah, so of course Pensacola was pretty much of a rough area, but it also have one of the greatest athletes. So
you grew up in Pensacola?
Part of me grew up in Pensacola. I was born in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
And then part of me was growing up in South Beach, Miami, Florida, and also the DMV area, D.C., Maryland, Virginia. So I kind of was all over the place, especially at a younger age. But
military family?
Yeah, so my dad, my biological father, he was in the Army and Air Force, and my stepfather, he was... No. My stepfather was in the Army. My biological father, he was in the Navy and Air Force. Sorry, mixed the two. And then my mother, she also in recruiting. Well, you kind of fall into that scope, if that's all that you know growing up. But then also on top of that,
Top of that?
Yeah. Also on top of that is that's all I knew, it's kind of follow your family's footsteps. But I had a choice, either do military or government. Obviously I wanted to join the Marines, but both of my dads were hell no. So I ended up following through in the government field, and I worked as a contractor for the 3-letter agency, which is the CIA, since I started over there with them at the age of 19. So luckily I was able to get out of that, because I ended up meeting my husband, and now I'm a CEO of a government contracting firm without me having to have to deal with being in Virginia, DC, Maryland area. But yeah, so
a woman of many hats.
Yes.
It's impressive. Okay, so you play sports growing up. Tell us a little bit about your entry into wrestling. You have a mixed a martial arts background, so you never watched it at all.
No, not at all. I had no idea who was Hulk Hogan. That's terrible. Don't come after me.
Comment below.
Don't you dare. But no, like my ex during the time, because I was dealing with school and work, and obviously I was trying to get into stunts and stuff. He actually forced me to go to a wrestling show because his little brother was a fan.
Okay.
And it was an Impact show.
Oh, nice.
So I had no idea what I was watching. So that's how I ended up meeting Dwayne Gill, because he chased after me when I was in a nacho. I just want to get nachos and jalapenos. So, and all I see is this bald-headed man chase after me with papers. But like, have you ever thought about becoming a professional wrestler? I'm like, no. Like, you want me to be in the ring with a bunch of men in their underwear, like getting pummeled? I'll pass. Because like, no, it's not like that. Trust me, you have like the look, blah, blah, blah. You know, back then I also went by Renee Michelle as well. So, believe it or not, Renee Michelle is my first and middle name. I wasn't clever enough to come up with something fancy. Ah! I feel paralyzed. Wait.
So wait. This is a submission hold.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You got this, champ.
Ah.
So you got a bald guy chasing you with papers.
Yeah. And then
you're like, maybe I'm into it,
No. I told him
Okay.
no, but he found me on social media and he was still begging and asking. I caved in. I told him, like, if I don't like it, then that'll be the end of it. But I'll just give it a try. Well, I gave it a try, caught the wrestling bug, and that's how it happened.
Okay.
But I also wanted to learn more about wrestling as well, so
Like the background and the culture and all that kind of stuff?
yeah, so what better way than to go to Japan? So I had an opportunity to go.
Do you speak Japanese?
Watashi wa Renee desu.
Wow.
Dozo yoroshiku. Cinco wa bijutsu desu. There was a tryout in New York with Chigusa Nagio, and she was, back in the day, if everyone knew of the documentary of Gaia, she and Linus Asuka. Ow! Ah! My brain! Ay! What is that?
Feel that in your head? That's your nuchal ligament.
Oh! Ow! Yeah, so Chigusa, she was holding a tryout in New York. Obviously, I was one of the many students that did do the tryout, was the first one. And I think, I was able to like do whatever that she needed me to do, and also I did my promo in Japanese, so she was like, okay, she's golden. Luckily, I lived out there, went back and forth, so that's accumulated about a year of living in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
But I lived in Chiba, in the middle of nowhere, and it was just nothing but farmland. Barely any Wi-Fi. It's just training all day.
In Japan?
Yeah.
Because I think most people's, like, if you haven't been there, your idea of Japan is like this, like, Tokyo mega city, bullet trains.
No, I was in Chiba. I got so tired of Asian pears, it's not even funny. It was just nothing but farmland, emptiness and farmland. In order for me to get to the train, it was like a 45-minute walk, and then to take the train to Tokyo was like 2.5 hours of a train ride.
What's your favorite Japanese dish?
Oh, there's too many. I like the Japanese crepes. The Japanese crepes are really good. The sweets, and dango is really good.
What's that?
Dango is like a gummy type of like donut looking.
Kind of like
mochi. Yeah.
Mochi? Yeah.
Yeah, kind of like mochi, but except it's not ice cream in it. It's just like
just
a gooey dough,
yeah.
like gooey donut go.
Hmm.
Obviously, Japanese crepes are the best thing. They need to have it over here. Ramen.
And you still had your government job when you were there?
Oh yeah, I had my work laptop with me.
Holy smokes.
Thank God.
It's a lot.
Yeah. Pinching the back of my neck. Like I'm not like a cat or anything, but come on.
Take your chin straight down. You try to bring your head down to your chest.
I can't move.
You can't do it.
Like I don't have enough skin.
In the game.
I didn't realize I was that tight. What is going on?
Carrying the world on your shoulders right there. So shrug that shoulder up. Shrug it.
No.
She said no.
Don't wanna.
And then drop it down. And then shrug it. And drop it down. And shrug. And drop. And shrug. And drop. Doing good. Okay, so you're training over there,
Yeah.
and then you come back to Maryland?
Yes. Yes, I did.
You didn't want to?
No.
You ever just dream about just running away to Japan?
Oh yeah, actually, she feel that she wanted me to move over there, and I was planning on doing that. So I was actually packing boxes and everything. So I was like, "This is a whole new different life I'm going to live out here." But then I ended up meeting my husband.
So I ruined it for you?
Yeah. But which was so funny because we got set up on a blind date by Rebby Hardy.
Okay.
Which is Matt Hardy's wife. So
Blind date.
Yeah.
Explain that to us. How does that go?
So
How does that come about?
how that came about.
Somebody's like, hey, go on this date with somebody?
No. Okay, so he slid into my DM.
Okay.
And the first thing that he said to me.
On Instagram?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the first thing that he said to me was, hello, Pocahontas. It goes,
Well, hello, what?
hello, Pocahontas lady. But that tickles. I can't. I was a completely different gimmick during that time. So
Okay.
I had like feathers in my hair and everything. So he basically said, hello, Pocahontas lady, and I was thinking like, who is this clown? But the more we were chit-chatting on IG, then I realized that he worked with Impact. So of course the only two people that I knew that worked the only two people that I know that worked at Impact was Matt and Rebby. So Rebby, I was like, can you give me the 411 about this guy?
Yeah, what do you know?
Well, she thought that he was gay.
Oh.
You know, because he always say he doesn't like girls.
So you're
Yeah,
like,
so I'm like, I'm thoroughly confused. And then around that time, I had a girlfriend of mine. She's from Tennessee.
Okay.
And it was her birthday weekend. So, of course, she wanted to go back home, you know, be with her friends. She dragged me along with her. We were celebrating the whole, you know, birthday weekend in Nashville and everything else. I thought this man lived over in England because naturally British or whatever.
Right.
Come to find out he lived in Nashville.
Okay.
So I guess he knew from the stories where I was at. And
So he was creeping your stories.
Yeah, I know, stalker.
It worked.
Right. But then after
Guys, never give up on your dreams. Just follow their stories.
Yeah, follow.
Figure out where they are. Send their DMs.
His stalker.
There it is.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, you'll be living with them.
Well, he called me. He's like, where are you? I'm like, oh, I'm in Nashville. He's like, I live in Nashville. I don't know what came over me. I hung up on him.
Damn. Hard to get.
Like, I freeze. I freeze. I go like, So then I quickly call Rebby. And she's like, yeah, girl, like, Impact, you know, they film in Nashville and just, like, in Tennessee, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, why didn't you tell me? I didn't know that he lived here.
Right.
So she's like, I'm like, you guys gotta meet. And I'm like, I don't know. So she called him. Well, before she called him, she texted him like, yo, bro, are you single? So he didn't reply. And he was panicking because he thought that Rebby was trying to hit up on him when she was with Matt. So he's
like, oh no.
Yeah. So
no.
She's like, yo, bro, are you single? 10 minutes passed by, and like Rebby's like, wait a minute, like that didn't sound right. Like what I'm saying and asking, you know, are you single and everything because my girlfriend fancy you, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
So he's like,
So you thought it was cute?
yeah, I thought he was cute. He was
All
kinda
right.
cute. He was kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was cute.
Even though you were hanging up on him, you still thought it was cute.
I didn't know how to respond. Look, I don't know. Look, I'm very awkward with stuff like that. Like, I don't.
Yeah,
like,
that's
like,
hello.
Like, yeah, I
That'll show
panic.
'em.
I panic when I feel like I'm on the spot or whatever. I
Okay.
panic and run.
Okay.
Like that is my thing, especially with a relationship. I run.
Interesting.
Like, I guess that James, he told her like, no, I don't like girls. She's like, what do you mean you don't like girls? Like, are you done with girls or you just don't like girls because you like, you know, you're the other way or whatever? And he's
Yeah.
like, no, Rebby, like I don't like girls. I like women, but I don't like girls.
Is that like a cultural thing?
No, he
I don't know
just,
if because there's like slang, right? It's like biscuit and cracker or something like.
I think the reason why he did it that way is to have like the other girls in the wrestling to stay away from him. So
Okay.
they assumed that he was gay, but he just, you know, I guess a lot of women are out there like that. So he's like, nope.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know that's generally speaking, you don't want to like eat food in the areas that you defecate.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but here he is sliding in my DMs.
Yeah, then so that didn't really work out.
it's one thing when you're looking at pictures, you
Okay.
know, but then like I'm
Photoshop.
I'm very skeptical about that too, and like. Yeah, you know, like us girls, we do like a little bit of here and there, but there's some girls that
guys
like,
use filters.
guys use filters too, and some girls, they be looking completely different. I be getting mad myself because I'm thinking like, oh, okay, I'm gonna meet this girl, this hot chick or whatever. I'm like, wait, whoa, you don't look like what you look like.
Right.
Like, come on now.
Come on now. Yeah, I always use the bold glamour filter. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I'm not savvy. I am not filter savvy. I try to figure it out. No.
Let's go hand on hip like this.
Okay.
Pull that shoulder back. Pull that elbow back, actually. Pull hard. Pull.
I'm sliding one.
Baby, don't slide.
I'm gonna try to slide her. Just scoot forward just a little bit.
Wait.
Scoot to the edge. Yeah, there you go.
So what am I doing? What?
You're gonna do this, like,
Okay.
and pull. Solid. Yeah, let's try this side.
I'm thoroughly confused.
Go here. Now pull. There it was.
Okay, I get it.
I'm gonna get right there.
How do we have too ticklish? Wait, that's too painful.
You got
I'm
this.
confused.
I'm confused too. Keep moving your hand. So how does the blind date go? The date goes good?
Oh, I mean, we were both hungover, you know, before meeting each other, so does that count? Like, it went great.
And you were already wrestling then?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had something to talk about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we didn't have a conversation about wrestling. So, which is a breath of fresh air.
Okay.
We actually got to know each other, like, what we like, what we don't like, and I guess normal conversation, what young adults do, you know? I can't move.
Help. Tag somebody in.
Tag. So William Regal once told me, if you want to become a wrestler, Japan is where it's at.
Right.
If you want to become a sports entertainer, WWE,
Okay.
you know, and all that jazz is where it's at. I wanted to learn more so about wrestling.
More like catch wrestling and...
Yeah. So I went to Japan, and what better way to learn from a legend herself, which is Chigusa Nagio, which is a Linus Asuka tag team partner.
Right.
And they were known as the Crush Girls back in the day.
Right.
And Chigusa, she used to own a promotion back then called Gaia. When, like I said, like, there was a documentary on YouTube about Gaia girls. So I told Chigusa, don't treat me any different because I'm a foreigner, so treat me like how she treats the other girls, which I prefer that way. Nothing, Papa. She didn't treat me any different. She treated me just as equal as the other girls, which I prefer. You know, I don't want any special treatment. And, like, I definitely have, like, a deep respect, especially for, like, the Japanese. And, you know, they get in at a very young age. My hips grow back a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Is it very crunchy up here?
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm trying not to fight them.
So you get to the States. You started out in Maryland doing the local scene, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and now you're flying around.
Yeah, and then, you know, like, I also wrestled in India in front of 75,000 fans.
What was that like?
It was great. It was with the Great Khali when he had the promotion over there. Luckily, you know, I was fortunate enough, like, and then, of course, my husband and I did the whole storyline with WWE and opening up Monday Night Raw. Mm-hmm. You know, and that lasted for many, many months. Mm-hmm. I don't regret anything that I've done.
Nice. Favorite moments from wrestling so far?
Favorite moments? Yeah, the ruining of my wedding. I'll never forget that.
So elaborate on that a little bit.
Oh, God. So how that came about, my husband, 2 days prior to the wedding, he asked, can we do the filming? So I'm thinking it's going to be something nice, sweet, or whatever. That was a lie.
that was a lie.
That was a lie. So 2 hours of me walking down the aisle to go like, yeah, like, we're going to do the whole 24/7 thing with our truth and blah, blah, blah. And they're like, wait, what? You know?
Wait, what? Como que no?
Right? So I'm like, okay, well, how does this work? And I had, like, my 85-year-old grandmother there. She's, like, in a wheelchair. And the last thing I need is for her to be having, like, a heart attack.
Right.
Right.
Because of you?
You're right.
This little panic?
Oh, my God. don't know how you doing all of that, but okay.
So where can somebody pick up one of your t-shirts?
You go to Pro Wrestling Tees and then type in Renee Michelle. So all my stuff is like right there. Yeah.
That feels kind of stuck right there, right?
And then you can also check in Big Cartel where I sell pictures there too.
There you go.
Ow.
What's the website?
BigCartel.com, Renee Michelle.
Okay.
Like, but it's like all my information is on my IG, Instagram, Twitter.
And that's Lady RM?
Lady RM for Instagram.
On the gram?
And then one Renee Michelle on Twitter. I know it's complicated. It's very complicated.
They say you're supposed to keep the same name across all platforms.
I try, but somebody else.
Jacked your stuff?
Yeah. They beat me to it.
They try to bribe you?
No.
No?
I was like, darn it. Like, there's no point of fighting.
Right. All right. So you can feel it's kind of stuck right there?
Yeah. What is that?
That's my middle finger.
Okay.
She said, okay. Those are the facet joints. So we're going to bring it right there. So drop that shoulder down.
Oh!
There we go.
I'm sorry.
How does that feel now?
That felt great.
So drop that left shoulder.
Oh!
Not quite as much on that one. Right, there we go though.
Wow. And that tickles.
Squeeze your legs together real hard. Good.
I felt like a little bit of something.
This one goes like this. That one goes there. Like that. Big deep breath. And blow it out. Good. And we'll go the other way. Like that. This one
Oh,
goes.
that's already cracking already.
Right?
Oof.
Easy, easy.
Oh.
Very nice. So continue on with your story with your abuela was there.
Oh yeah. My abuela was there. My grandmother. Everyone was there. So I guess we did the whole walkthrough down first, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then right after, as we were filming, he comes out with the belt. And I'm like, what on earth is going on? I had to tell somebody, like, can someone please wheel down my grandmother to the cocktail hour? But truth, like, he hid in the crowd so quickly, like a ninja. Like, I didn't even see where he popped out at. So it just happened so fast. And then, of course, Brewer, on the referee, my husband and Truth, our Truth pinned my husband on top of my wedding dress. And between my husband, our Truth, and Brewer, the referee, I'm trying to figure out who lives this big ass black footprint on the back of my damn dress.
Damn.
And then on top of that, my girlfriends, who are my bridesmaids, thanks a lot, you guys. They go like, oh my God, they ripped the veil. Like, she would tell her now. I'm like, nope, don't tell her.
Oh no.
So as the character Renee Michelle or Renee Maverick, from WWE, yeah, she will be hot as hell. But, just me, Renee, it's like, what better way to have your wedding on the biggest national platform there is?
Right.
So
That's a cool story.
that's a cool story. I don't see anyone else doing that
See?
on their actual wedding day.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
Yeah. My little... Ah! What? What is that?
It was a good reaction. Go right there. Okay, raise that leg as high as you can. Good. And then the other side. Good. The right side feels easier?
Yeah. That's interesting.
Getting hammered with Dr. Beau.
Yeah, I know, right?
Try that side again. Yeah, that was good.
Oh, that's so much better.
All right, now that you've been wrestling for a long time, the question we always get to is who goes on your Mount Rushmore? 5 faces. Who are your 5? You could do multiple ways. You could do your 5 favorite wrestlers, 5 most influential to you, or 5 greatest of all time.
Does it have to be man or woman?
Could be anybody.
Anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, greatest of all time?
Yeah.
Me. No, I'm just joking.
I like it.
I'm just joking.
Own that shit.
Okay. I mean, shoot, like, I would have to go with Natalia Hart.
Nice.
You
The
know.
boat.
Chigusa Nagio, HBK. Actually, you know, like my mentors, my two mentors, Tyler Breeze and Sean Spears.
Okay.
And yeah, and Jericho.
Jericho. Solid.
Yeah.
It's back-to-back list. Jericho's been. He was number 1 on somebody's yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, look, there you go.
That's interesting. Like he doesn't usually get that much love in these conversations, but like I said, back-to-back days, Y2J is getting some love.
Oh.
I like it. Raise that leg. And back down. Get the gracilis a little bit here.
Ah! What is that? Oh my god.
My elbow. There we go. All right. Raise that leg again. Left side up. There we go.
I'm alive. Ooh.
That one's pretty good.
Oh. Ow.
I'm good on that one.
Tip my body to the right. Okay.
Lean like a teapot. There we go. And come back to the center. And then again.
To the right again?
Yep.
Oh,
Back
okay.
to center. And again.
Why are you?
You got this. This head's not gonna be as bad.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So why is it so painful on my left side?
It's
though?
compensation. So we always compensate across the body. So like on the front of the body, the oblique will be tight, and the other side of the body, the QL will be tight, which is one of the muscles in your lower back. So we all pretty much develop these like weird, like imbalances, just compensation.
Ooh. Okay.
Really spin. There you go.
I got nervous for a second. Like how you came around with the hammer.
All right. Now take a big deep breath and see if that feels more open in the front.
Yeah, actually it does.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, if you guys want to see the feet, the toes, you got to pay extra. So go to her Instagram. She's gonna open an only feet account.
She's not.
She's not.
Maybe.
She might.
Don't tip me.
Listen, we all got a price.
You gotta pay.
Listen, 10 grand a picture. If you got 10 grand a picture, you gonna send feet, Pete?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send whatever color toes you like.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and stand up, shake it out, kind of see how you feel there.
I feel great. I feel great, you guys.
Feel good?
Yeah.
Feel loosen up?
Yes.
All right, sweet.
Thank you.
So we appreciate her taking the time for us here. Make sure to go follow her on Instagram, Twitter, where else?
Those are the only two for now. Like, you can forget about Facebook because I'm barely on it. But no, you can find me on Instagram, which is Lady RM, and you can find me on Twitter, which is one Renee Michelle.
Yeah, and go buy a t-shirt, support her. Where are you wrestling next?
Next, coming up soon in Melbourne, Florida for Atomic Legacy Wrestling.
Okay, so buy a ticket if you're in the area. Come show up, come show support, and yeah, we'll get you on the next one.
Yeah.